Yeah, it's about 7:15 in the morning on the 20th of February. I'm Scott McLean. Oh, first of all, a shout out to Mystery Train Records in Gloucester, Mass. Great used record store owned by the illustrious Jack Evans, manned by Tim, Ryan Alto, and Tony Goddess. Visited by the wonderful Willie Alexander on a regular basis. Rory O'Connor and Bullet. And another shout out to Salem Record Exchange, Paul, my esteemed friend, his daughter Colette, Barry White of Barron's, Whitfield and the Savages, and a cast of hundreds. Hi, I'm Scott McLean. I'm the content creator for my YouTube channel, Pondering in Pattaya, which is dedicated to helping people over the age of 60 trying to live their best life possible anywhere in the world. So let's catch up on me. Everybody knows that I have a diabetic foot that really needs a lot of attention. 12 days ago, I woke up with a lot of pain in my foot, and I spotted a green spot, a gangrenous spot. So I scurried to Banglamung, the hospital in Naklua, public hospital, which I have insurance for. And they looked at it and they went, oops. And they administered a antibiotic IV. A nurse came in and she excised the spot. And I said, am I going to lose my foot? And she said, no. And the doctors determined at that point that I had to check into the hospital, which I have insurance at. And I said, doesn't sound that good to me. I've got an infection. Oh, and you want me to sleep in a common room with over 100 patients? It doesn't sound so good for a guy with a grossly infectious wound. It doesn't sound good. So I bowed out against protestation by them. And they wanted me to pay. They wanted me to pay $270 for the IV and the emergency room fees and la-di-da. And I said, great, take it out of my insurance. And they said, oh, no, we don't do it that way. You pay up front. You give us the $270. And in my best English, I said, bafangu. I said, you take it up with the insurance company and I'm leaving. So I went home. And a friend of mine who's a what would you call him? He's a medical researcher, told me under any uncertain circumstances, scurry back to the hospital as quick as you can, because otherwise you will lose your foot. Thank you, Richard. Thank you for that great tip. Unfortunately, it wasn't true. So I eventually went to a private doctor a couple of times and got antibiotic IVs. Expensive, almost $80 each time. I don't have a lot of money. And then a couple of days went by, and as we're going along, my foot is rotting, stinky. So I find a clinic. It's called Take Care Clinic on 2nd Road in Pattaya. Amazing place. The doctor is kind-hearted and critically thinking, and an amazing guy, and his name is Dr. Paul. I don't think that's his real name, but he's been practicing medicine for almost 40 years. He's the director of this clinic, and he has a kid that works with him who's a med tech, who has a 4-year degree in public health from Thailand. His name is Game, like a game. It's a silly game, and he's been gangbusters taking care of me, dressing my wound every day and scraping away all the poison and dead skin and applying lidocaine and antiseptic creams and bandaging it expertly. So I can't say enough about this place. Now I'm getting a daily IV, expensive, of antibiotics. And I have to do that 5 days in a row. And then comes the sticky shit. I've got to go to the hospital and have surgery and have my dead toe removed. And they have to do a bunch of work and do a little bit of skin grafts and la-di-da-di-da. And that's expensive, which brings me to the point. I need help. Reach down deep in your pockets and show me compassion and kindness and a compassionate response. Trust me, 99% of the people in the world don't have a clue about compassion or kindness. So prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Email me at jaideeone@yahoo.com or call me at 661-098-819-2140 or just call me locally 098-819-2140. Thank you so much. And remember to subscribe, share, like to my YouTube channel, dedicated to helping people over the age of 60 to live their best life possible anywhere in the world. Sawadee Kap, Chodi Kap, Sawadee Be My Kap, and all my love to you.